Well, I would really love to play with a different orchestra in each city, but I would want to rehearse a day before the show. So that's quite a tall order, I think, in this time. But it's something I can see myself doing. Hopefully in the next 5 years, I'd like to do it. As I've traveled a lot in the last few years, it seems as if the enslavement of women and children is something that always is an issue everywhere I go. Somebody seems to know somebody who has had some kind of experience. And the fact that there's so much human trafficking in this world, it's almost as if it has to happen, you think, to people who are in government for a change to occur. And God forbid, you wouldn't want to wish that upon anybody, not even an enemy. But it's something that we, as adults, have to do something about. I think it's the most important thing. There's so many people that are subjugated and their lives destroyed because of this. When I'm intimidated, for whatever reason, before I take stage, or when I'm on stage, I try to remember why I'm making music, and that I'm just, believe it or not, this might sound kind of corny, but that I really am a cord that plugs into this source, and the energy moves through me, the songs move through, and I have to get out of the way. Sometimes I just say, self, just shut up. This is not about what happened to you yesterday on the phone with so-and-so, zip, and you have to just let the piano play you. Let it play you. And so this can be happening, your internal dialogue, while there are thousands of people there. And if you have to take that moment, sometimes I have to literally stop, have this kind of agreement with the piano and say, okay, play me. I'm ready for you to play me now. And then the whole show changes. But you have to not pretend that everything's okay. You have to kind of acknowledge to yourself, I've lost it. I've just lost my point of view for the show. And once you say that, you don't necessarily have to say it to them, because it's not their job to fix it. It's my job to fix it. And sometimes it only takes a few seconds, but then all of a sudden, the show changes. I might change the set list in that moment. If you see the set list change, it's probably because I've had a problem. Well, that's a good question, because it seems as if I'm always either recording or touring. I love to collect art books. I love visual art. And it just gives me something, energizes me. So, yeah, I collect them, and I spend time with art when I can, going to museums, seeing exhibitions that I might have missed because I was working. Songwriting can be the biggest rush that I've ever known, because when this song creature walks in, you could be walking down a street somewhere, it's a feeling unlike other feelings that happen. I know when the song girls come, and oh God, they take me out of my mundane day. So it's better than any drug I've ever tried. And yet, when you are trying to finish a song and take that first idea further, sometimes you have to really allow yourself to go into experiences that might be hard to pull back up, or hard to surrender to, because it does hurt. And there's a power, though, in that. It's a very lonely thing sometimes, writing music, because it's not something that you do in a group, as in recording, where you do it with other people. Even if I'm recording alone, they're the engineers. It's not such a lonely process, but composing, you're very much alone, trying to hear what the song is telling you, so that I can translate it.